Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We're doing that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. It has been a busy turn of events and a busy time for all of us. And oftentimes the morning message in which I provide Monday through Friday around 11 o'clock Eastern is a very selfish one, truly. Folks have asked me, do you prepare them ahead of time? Do you, sketch them out, or, are they, I do them all live, but are they kind of organized in any kind of way? And the answer is absolutely not. They are just not organized in any kind of way whatsoever. It's very much this spontaneous feeling that I have in the morning about what needs to be said, what's weighing on me that may, in a lot of cases, be weighing on a lot of you. And then I share it in this moment. And some of you are like me that have built a network of individuals within your life. I'm proudly 45 years old. And in this 45th year of my life, you have met so many people in various forms of your life, various time frames within what it is that you've got going on. You've met all of these different folks. And one of the things we forget to do is touch base with these people and be really intentional about what it is that we need, right? It's the art of the ask. And so many of us are holding on to what we need, right? Okay, I need help with this. I don't want to ask them. I don't want to seem like the young kids say thirsty. I don't want to seem as if I don't want to bother them. I don't want to burden them. But no one can provide the assistance in which you require if they are not aware that you require it. No one can get you closer to where it is that you want to be if they are not clear on what it is that you need. So this idea of keeping what you need to yourself, this idea of not being comfortable in the ask of what you need and therefore even deserve, will leave you at a detriment, will leave you in a space where people are not clear on how they can help you, on what you need. And the majority of us in this space, we are moving around as if we got it all together. We're moving around as if we need nothing. Meanwhile, we go back to our desks, go back to our homes, and we're like, I would really need fill in the blank. And the majority of us have the people who can provide those things in the palm of our hand. We know the majority of the individuals in which we need to know in order to be able to move forward, at least one step at a time. But the problem lies in the fact that we aren't asking these folks. We're not even having a conversation. Heck, the majority of people in our world, in our lives, don't even know what we need. And we're wondering why we don't have it. We're wondering why, oh my gosh, why won't it just fall from the sky? That there's an assumption out there that everybody's clear on what This Is It Network needs, on what Cheldin Barlattt Rumer needs. Everybody must be clear, right? Because I'm out here just existing. But we've got to get brave in the ask. Not only do we need to be brave in the ask, we got to be clear in what it is that we want. We got to be clear in the ask. So as we are, gathering our thoughts at the end of the week, happy Friday to all of you, as we're like reviewing, what is it that makes sense for this week? What have we done? How far have we come? What else do we need as we kickstart this May, right? As we're now into this additional quarter of 2023, we all know deep down or blatantly out loud what we need and what help we need in order to get us to where it is we want to go. We know what it is. Now, are we brave enough to ask for it? Are we brave enough to even be curious about where we can find it? Or are we just going to sit in it hoping that we can manifest it to be? One of the equations that I live by is aspiration plus action equals abundance. What you want, how you envision what you want, and the aspiration of things is necessary. Wishing upon it, trying to manifest it, living in it, absolutely, I agree. But it needs to be paired with some sense of action, and that's where the ask comes in. A lot of people are looking at you as if you got it all together. Meanwhile, you have an ask in your heart and an ask in your bank account that needs to be fulfilled. And so often we're not doing that ask. So often we're just waiting for people to ask us, how can I help? And even when they ask us, how can I help you? We're like, I'm good. I'm fine. We must become intentional in this crowded space, in this world that has so many stories that are being told and messages that are out there in this cluttered digital landscape, we must begin to be intentional in what it is that we want. We must prepare our ask with clarity. We must not throw our ask to people who are unworthy of our ambition, or throw our ask in the face of individuals that don't have the resources to be able to support what we've got going on. Because what happens when we do that, what happens when we go to the same well every single time looking for different water, what happens when we constantly are banging our heads up against the wall, wondering why these particular individuals don't get us, don't appreciate us, don't value us, often we're asking the wrong people. Often we're asking the wrong people for the right things, right? So we have to find the right people and make the right and clear ask. And so this Friday, as you're thinking about what's going on, as you're contemplating your day, as you're going through all your things, as you're doing your best to do your best, as you need things, you blatantly need things. You need a job, you need a promotion, you need a client, you need to sell more cookies. Whatever it is that you are sitting in your space needing, I need us to develop a clear ask for that thing. It cannot be an assumption. It cannot be a space because you're too busy that you didn't get around to asking for what it is that you needed. I need us to think about the ask, and I need us to just do it. I need us to prepare ourselves with who could possibly have it. Put pen to paper. Who could possibly have what it is that I need? And I'm going to prepare and ask specifically for those people, and I'm going to send it. I'm just going to ask them. And maybe on the other end of it, maybe on the tail end of it, I may not get what it is that I want. And maybe they might say blatantly no, or not at this time. But that, my friends, I have to tell you, feels a lot better than not asking at all. It feels a lot better than holding on to what it is that I need day after day, week after week, year after year, thinking that I am not of value, not understanding why they said no. Now I can act based on that rejection, based on that feedback, based on the maybe I can move forward. I need us to think about what we need in this moment so we can prepare to ask for it clearly. Because what it is that we do, the ambition that we have, the enthusiasm that we have, and the expertise that we have the ability to share cannot be kept to ourselves. We can't be that selfish anymore. We have to ask for the help that we need so we can continue to do what we deserve to do. I want you to think on this Friday, on this morning message number 527, if you can believe it. I want you to think about what it is that you need. And I want you to be prepared to string together the words in order to ask for what it is that you deserve. This is a kind reminder, not only to myself, but I'm sure to a number of you out there. We are all worthy. You have come this far, but not only to come this far, it's time for you to ask for what it is that you deserve. So think about that today and all through the weekend. I hope that you had an amazing week. I hope that you got closer to what it is that you wanted today, more so than you were on Monday. And as we rest, hopefully, at least for a little bit during this weekend, and then start up again come Monday morning, we know that we'll be prepared to ask for what it is that we deserve. Because there are people out there that are waiting for us. There are people out there that need what it is we have in this moment. In this moment, you are worthy of attention. In this moment, you should be prepared to ask for what you want. And I'm just encouraging you during morning message number 527 for you to prepare to just ask. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Thank you so much for joining me for another morning message. Again, I do this Monday through Friday. I hope, from around 11 o'clock Eastern based on scheduling and events, but I'm so happy to be here with you today. If you want more information about what we've got going on, please, there's so much information within the post. Next week, I'm on the 10th at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing another community meetup. We'd love for you to join us and meet our community. Register within the link within the post. We'll also be back at American Dream on the Dream stage in Court A, American Dream in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We will be doing a panel discussion to celebrate Mother's Day, kicking into Mother's Day weekend. We'll be there at 9:30 a.m. Panel discussions, in-depth interviews. It's going to be lovely. Please join us. We cannot wait to see you. There's an opportunity for you to register within the post. There's an RSVP link there as well. And if you need to, find your voice. if you need to no longer whisper your wishes, if it's time for you to scream your dream, you can work with me directly. The link to be able to scream your dream in our personal branding services also can be found within a link within the post. We are here and available to you. All you have to do is just ask. We are prepared to be able to answer that call. We want to make sure that we support you in any way that we can. We specialize in elevating the voices of remarkable women, and we're here to help hear you and see you every single day. So I need you to enjoy this Friday, my darlings. I need you to no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of you to scream your dream. I'll see you on Monday.